welcome back to another video, guys. We didn't really get too much into the last fight, but there were some good fights.
Yeah, I mean, the first three fights of the prelims ended within less than a minute.
Yeah.
Dude, that was fucking wild.
Crazy. And I wonder, like, on the production side, what do they do? Just fill in more commercials, or, because
I think they shortened the event.
They could, but normally there's a time slot. Like, if it was a main card and it's like 9 to midnight in our time, and if everything was a knockout, I guess the fight, all of it could end by like 10:30. But
yeah, that's rare when that happens, because the rest of that card on last Saturday was it was all decisions.
One thing that, man, I was so disappointed. The biggest fight I was looking forward to was the co-main event. It was like Carl Roberson versus Vittori was the last name. I forget his first. Martin Vittori or something like that.
That sounds right, Martin. Yeah.
Man, that was the fight I was that over the main event for sure. I was hype. I'm like, oh, this is going to be two really good strikers, and we're going to see who's going to be the next top contender right now. And dude, and I think maybe because Carl came in overweight, like 4 or 5 pounds, whatever it was. Both actually, that and the main card came in overweight, which is disappointing, or the main event. But
yeah, Jessica missed weight. That's like her second time in a row.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I have no clue. But yeah, Carl missed weight, and then it looked like it started good for a second. Vittori might have landed something good, and then he was just all over him, and it looked like Roberson was just giving up. Like, he just kind of laid there. He took the punches, and he fought for it a little bit, and then I think it was a rear naked choke. He sunk in, and it was over. And I was like, man, I'm really disappointed now. But the fights before that were pretty good as well. Like Andre Fili fought again, even though he fought like 3 weeks ago or something. The guy that had the tape on his gauges.
Oh, yeah.
He fought again. He had a really good fight, and I believe he came out with the W. Man.
Yeah, I missed that event. I was out of town.
You didn't even have Wi-Fi out there.
No Wi-Fi.
But that main event, it's a struggle bus, man. Because Jessica I was number 1, and Cynthia Calvillo was like, she wasn't even ranked, and she got Jessica.
Did Cynthia just fight not too long ago too?
I have no clue, man.
I feel like she fought within the last month.
Well,
but I could be wrong.
Jessica got worked that fight, and
but it went to decision still.
Yeah, which was like, I don't know, man. Like, looking at the level of competition with the females and sometimes in the males as well, and we've commented on it before. It's like people like Valentina has nobody that she can fight because she's destroyed everyone.
Amanda Nunes
has nobody she can fight. So it's like everyone under that is either like in some weight divisions, like the lightweights, everyone's fighting to see who's going to fight Khabib, and it's a stacked weight division. Same with the welterweights with Kamaru and Jorge and all of them,
and the light heavyweight.
The light heavyweight too. Everyone.
The whole men's side of it is stacked.
And then this was just like the number 1 girl got worked by someone who's not even ranked. Like, what does that say about that division? Unfortunately,
it's wild.
Yeah.
Let's jump into this card of this Saturday, man.
Definitely some fights we want to touch base on.
Yeah, definitely. I'm kind of excited to watch Clay Guida fight again.
Yeah, man. I have no clue when the last time he fought. Like,
it's been a while. I mean, he's 38 years old now.
Dude. I'm surprised that he's still doing it. Honestly, like,
he needs a paycheck, man.
Yeah, that too.
He's fighting Bobby Green, I believe it was.
I have no clue. Honestly,
I think it's Bobby Green.
Okay.
Who has a decent record? I believe it's 13-5, 13-6.
And then Clay's like
38, and
he's 38 years. He's like, what was it, 31-14 almost?
He has 20 wins above his thing, so 35, 35 and 15.
Okay,
35 and 15 is what he has.
Yeah, which is not terrible.
No,
for someone who's been around as long as him, and you would. Not that you would think he's fallen off, like maybe like a Arlovsky who's just losing consistently.
That's crazy.
He's
thinking about the Pitbull. We always think he's losing a lot, but he's won 4 in his last, won 3 of his last 4 fights.
Did he?
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, when you think about it, like you know,
3 of his last 4, but in retrospect, he's won. He'd only won before that last fight 3 out of his last 10 though. So it's easy to say 3 and 4, but then when you look in the big picture, it's like 3 wins, 9 losses, 1 no contest. Like, damn, Pitbull, you're struggling, brother.
Yeah, but he's still making
he's making a killing, bro. Because now that I guess ever since ESPN deal went through, now they're very open about the UFC payouts, and you can go look up how much the fighters make, and I do every time because I'm fucking nosy. On those fight cards, like Amanda Nunes made like $350 plus like $150 for winning, I guess, and her bonus and whatever the hell it was. So she walked out with like $500,000 that night, not counting pay-per-view points, which is hella good. Felicia Spencer got like $150. She's a contender. That's what's gonna happen. Arlovsky, or no, it's not even the same fight card. I'm tripping. But when Arlovsky fought, he gets like $300,000 to fight. Because it's fucking Pitbull. He's got a huge name. You know, even though whether his record's falling off or not, $300,000 to fight at the stage that he's in, I would keep doing it too. Fuck it, knock me out every 3 months. I don't give a fuck. That CTE is gonna pay off in the end. But yeah, Clay Guida, it's gonna be awesome to see him. He's a savage, man. He's relentless pressure, never runs out of cardio. It's a tough fight for Green, but honestly, I don't know enough about where Guida is right now or enough about Green in general to predict. I'll go with Clay just because
I know the name.
He's been around. He's a veteran, future Hall of Famer if he's not already a Hall of Famer. Yeah, hopefully he gets the W, man.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. Decision.
Yeah, I'll give him that.
Decision,
for sure.
Definitely. And let's move on to the main card on the Curtis Blaydes, Alexander Volkov fight card.
Yeah, ESPN this Saturday.
Yeah, ESPN, 8 o'clock Eastern time.
ESPN cards because not that pay-per-view's a hassle, especially when we have 5-6 people here. Everyone can throw in $10. You can get the $60 pay-per-view, no problem. But ESPN is just simple. You don't got to worry about buying it. You just turn on the TV.
And it's right there. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, jumping onto the main card, we're starting off with Jim Miller and Roosevelt Roberts.
So Roberts fought like
3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago, man, and it was Brock Weaver.
Yep, that's the fight we talked about. I thought Brock's gonna win. You said Roosevelt.
It was a close fight, though.
It was. Roosevelt, dude, he's
impressive.
Very impressive.
And I do think with the correct amount of wins, he could be, a top 5 contender.
Oh no, definitely, for sure,
he's
dude.
Slowly working his way up those rankings.
Yeah, definitely 10-1 right now, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That's fucking
a good
great.
Record. And Jim Miller's no pushover, and he's been around for a long time, man.
Yeah, journeyman.
Yeah, he's got 31-14. It looks like, which is, it just shows how long he's been in the game. So it's not going to be an easy fight for Roosevelt, but I'll have to go with him just, from the hype train that he's coming off of, and the way he fights, he showed well-rounded against Weaver, that his striking was good. He submitted him to finish the fight in the second round, so that's impressive too. I'm going to have to go with him, honestly.
Dude, I'm going to have to jump on the board with you this time. I'm not going to bet against you, unfortunately.
3-round fight. I'll say third round, he'll TKO him. That's what I'd like to see.
Third round?
Yeah, I don't know what he'll do, but I'd like to see that.
I can see another second round submission out of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
That'll be nice to see.
Yeah, Jim's I want to say he's a little bit shorter than Roosevelt, if I remember. So if he is, he's probably stockier at that weight. Maybe he'll go down and wrestle him, just so he doesn't have to play that reach game.
No, it'll be a good fight,
so
dude. It's gonna be exciting.
The submission definitely happen.
Going up at I believe I'm saying this right, Bilal.
Mm-hmm.
Bilal Muhammad and Layman.
Yeah, something.
Good. Don't know much of these guys, dude.
The only thing, Lyman's record's not bad at 21-5. That's not bad at all, especially for someone who's not the biggest name in the UFC. Maybe he's been around for a while and I just don't know.
He could have slid on our radar the whole time.
Yeah, exactly. But that's a good record, man. Bilal Muhammad, 16-3. I want to say his last 2 fights he won, but he lost to Jeff Neal. And I remember we watched that fight because I remember being hype on Jeff Neal. He's been around for a little bit now, not a long time, but a little bit, long enough for me to see that he's super talented. He's got crazy knockout power, and he fucked up Bilal. So, coming off the win streak, honestly don't know even how to call this, man, just because it's a tough call from not knowing either fighter very well.
If I'm going by just the record, I'm going with good.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Let's say decision.
Okay.
Good.
5 more fights. Yeah. With only 2 more. Yeah, that's not bad. Or 5 more wins. Yeah, I'll give him that one too. I can agree with you there. Yeah. A lot of these guys that going into it, if I don't know, especially ever since we've started this channel, man, I love how much more we can pay attention to these guys.
Definitely, dude.
You know?
Like,
because now we're held accountable. We need to. You know what I mean?
I mean, before I watched him, like, oh, it's a cool dude. Never hearing about him again.
That was a good fight, and then if they fall off the face of the earth, had no clue.
Right. Or just like, for instance, Roosevelt.
Mm-hmm.
Like, before I would have just been like, oh, dude, that was a
Especially
great
prelim guy.
Right. I'm like, oh, that was cool. When am I going to see him again? When am I going to pay attention to him again?
Until he can kind of get his name into that top 10, then you're like, okay, I remember watching him fight before. But now, especially with how active these fighters are being, I mean, he fucking fought 3 weeks ago.
That's crazy.
You know? And we were really looking forward to that fight, and that's what's awesome, that he put on a good performance. Now we get to see him again. If he runs through Jim Miller, I'm going to be hyped to watch his next fight, bro.
Be dope.
Yeah.
Dope. Going up next, we have the women's bantamweight.
Mm-hmm.
We have Pennington and Marin. What's her last name?
Marion Renault, something. I can't
Something
pronounce that. Yeah, I'd have to hear it first.
I know. I've seen Pennington fight multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
Again, that the women's division isn't anything crazy.
I mean, dude, her record's 10-8. That's... Which we were talking about a little bit ago. Curtis Blaydes made his comments about people that shouldn't be on the roster and
definitely, he was saying something about how some of the females division they're using up too many roster spots.
Yeah, so I read into it. He said men and females do it, but he's like, I don't like to see that sometimes the females can get in with these bad records of 6-5, and then in this case it works with Raquel 10-8. He's like, but they maybe like they still in there because of their looks or because their Instagram or whoever. It sucks to see, man. You know, in the UFC, you wanna that's your big thing as a fighter is you have a winning streak or you have
you want to be one of those
you don't have
household
to be,
names.
You don't have to be a 28-0 like Khabib or 12-0 like Sugar Sean or something, but like a decent record, 10-8. You're 2 losses away. I don't remember that one girl's name, but she fought twice recently. She was on the last card. I know you didn't get to catch it. Hannah Cyphers. Remember her?
Yeah.
She lost that fight and the one we made a video about. She's lost her last 2, and I think now her record might have
flip-flopped.
Yeah, she might be like 5-6 or something. So it's like I don't want to see that with Raquel. Just because of that, I'm gonna hope she wins this fight.
I'm going Pennington too.
Yeah,
so.
I'll go decision on it, honestly.
Yeah, definitely. So going up to the co-main event, we have Josh Emmett and Shane
There's no I, so it's not Burgoyce, but it's Burgot. Something.
Shane.
Yeah, Shane. There you go.
Shane's coming in with a great record, 13-1. I believe he won his last 2 or 3.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have Josh, who is on a 3-fight win streak.
And his last loss was what? Jeremy Stevens.
Jeremy Stevens beat him. Yeah,
okay.
Back in 17.
Yeah, so I mean he's been doing good. His record's good. He's a big guy. Like when you see him, like he's very wide. He's so shredded for how big he is.
And tattoo's scary, dude.
Yeah, exactly right. The bald head. Was Shane's last loss? His was Calvin Kattar, correct?
Calvin
that one
Kattar,
loss.
yeah.
That's a good one loss. I mean, Kattar's. We've said it before.
That was in, I believe, 18, if I remember correctly. Correct.
And we've said it before, man. He's, I think he's the dark horse of that division. I think, especially after his last fight, Kattar's going to be fighting for the title, I believe, in the next year or so. So to have him as your one loss, that's not bad at all.
No, definitely not.
Jeremy Stevens is a beast as well. It happens. He got knocked out. So this is going to be a tough
Who
fight.
the fuck is that guy?
I honestly don't know, man. That's what sucks, man. As good as he gets, that's always his thing.
Oh, dude, that's... Yeah. He fucked up.
Yeah. But
Connor,
you don't go Connor when
Connor got him.
Yeah,
like, dude, Connor, he's almost as good as Chael.
Almost. Yeah.
Almost.
I'll give Chael still the champ at that shit, man. But this fight, I don't know, man. That's a tough fight. You know,
I'm going to go with Josh. I mean, 3 years. I haven't lost in 3 years.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Josh. I know him more than I know Shane, so...
Yeah. 13-1, man. Yeah, that would suck if he loses that. 13-2. But I'll go Josh as well on this one. A lot of these I'm super looking forward to Saturday, man, just because like I'm going to be able to learn so much about these fighters. Of course, going and reading stats, watching previous fights is one thing, but seeing it live kind of gives you like this
better
is where
perspective.
They are now.
Yeah, better perspective of the fighters.
I can watch a fight from 3 years ago, but you might not know how much they've advanced in that time.
Exactly.
So Saturday is going to be a good showing for all these guys.
Definitely. And then going on to the main event, heavyweights, I believe, right?
Yeah.
We have Curtis Blaydes and Alexander Volkov.
This is going to be a beast of a fight.
Dude, it's going to be great.
Yeah.
I believe Volkov, his last fight was against Derek Lewis.
When he dropped him that last, like, 15 seconds.
And he's like, my balls are hot and shit. Yeah. And, dude, Volkov was winning that whole fight.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, he was just dominating him. So I think that was his last fight, if I remember correctly.
Can't recall seeing him since then, honestly. If he did, it'd probably be lower on a main event or something.
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, that was a great fight, and that was a surprise.
Curtis's last loss was, I think, 4 fights ago, and it was to Ngannou. So that's completely... Ngannou runs through everyone, basically, except for Stipe. He runs through everyone.
And Derek Lewis.
Yeah. But that's going
to be a great card, dude. Like, it's going to be a
stand-up for sure, man.
Oh, definitely. It's a 5-round fight.
Volkov's tall.
He's...
most of the heavyweights are tall. It's 6'3", 6'4", but Volkov's tall.
I think he's like 6'5", 6'6". He's a tall motherfucker, and Curtis Blaydes is a little bit shorter on the heavyweight side.
Yeah, but he's big. He's like 248, 250. He's a big boy. This is going to be a hard one. I think Volkov's boxing, I don't know what branch he was in that he did very good, and it showed, especially against Derek Lewis. I don't know if it was K1 or something, but I know his stand-up.
I believe it was
really
K1.
Fucking good. His kickboxing
that sounds
good.
right.
Curtis might be more aggressive, where Volkov's going to be more technical. It's a tough. This entire card, man, is a tough one to pick. The matchmakers did a really good job with this, bro. But
I think Curtis is gonna get this one. Yeah. I'm gonna say 3rd round TKO.
3rd round TKO. It's a 5-round fight. Anything past that, they might get tired. But yeah,
they're gonna get tired of the second round.
I'll be right there with you, man. Curtis Blaydes, 3rd round TKO.
I think he's gonna get the overhand.
Yeah.
Just land
and just
flush and
clean out cold. Yeah.
That's my prediction.
I definitely don't mind that one. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. Saturday we'll be here watching it.
Oh, definitely, definitely, dude. But yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe button. Let us know if we mess up any of this.
Yeah, let us know your predictions. Hopefully, you guys are watching Saturday too, and then after Saturday, we can all get together, watch another video, and we'll recap everything that happened. So, thanks for watching, guys.